If you've clicked on this video, that means you're ready to level up your anti-aging game with Tretinoin, or you're just inquisitive about this magical gold standard ingredient. Either ways, hello and welcome to Skincare Simplified. My name is Nipun, your skincare bestie, now a certified skincare consultant, and in today's video, we're talking about the gold standard, the magical ingredient that does so much for our skin, and that is Tretinoin, which is a powerful retinoid. Before we get started, do consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I create new videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, let's get into it. I have already created a full-length video on Retinol 101 that talks about what is retinol, what are the different forms of retinol, my product recommendations, etc. If you are completely new to retinol, then I suggest you go ahead, click out of this video and go and watch that one. But if you are someone who's been using retinol for a while and you're like, I need to see some more results, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Now, retinol is the over-the-counter form of vitamin A derivative, which is retinoid. It comes in many forms. Retinol is common, there is retinohaldite, and then there is other forms which are medical grade or forms that you only get in a pharmacy, that is tretinoin, acetin, or retin A. Retin A is what you get mostly in the United States and in the UK. In the Indian subcontinent and in the UAE, the two ingredients that are super commonly available are tretinoin or acetin. They are pretty much all the same. They do pretty much the same thing, but concentrations are very different from the over-the-counter retinol. If you're a person who's a beginner and you've been using a retinol serum, say the one from The Ordinary, you've been using a retinol-based cream, now is the time. If your skin can tolerate it comfortably, you need to get onto tretinoin. Very quickly, I want to tell you about what tretinoin does. Tretinoin is a powerful retinoid that boosts your skin cell turnover. So when we are born as babies, our skin cell turnover is really quick, and as we grow up and we tend to age, that reduces. This ingredient will boost your skin cell turnover. That's number one. Number two, it helps with fine lines, wrinkles. This is the gold standard of anti-aging. You can use the most expensive cream in the world, say something that costed you $1,000, $2,000, or even $3,000. It will not have the same impact as this little 20 dirham tube will have, because this is extremely powerful, which is why it is only available in pharmacies, and in most countries this is available only with a prescription. In India, in the UAE, GCC countries, it's a little more flexible. You can get it over the counter, but I know for sure in the United States, in the UK, a lot of other countries, you need a dermatologist's prescription to get this product. Now, who should be starting out with retinoid? Definitely, if you're above the age of 30, I would say a retinoid would be ideal for you. I'm 36 years old. I started using retinoid 3 years ago, which is in 2019, after having used retinol-based products for about 6 to 8 months. So I used the ROC, there was no Olay Regenerist then, but I used the ROC Max Hydration, the retinol cream. I used retinol serums from The Ordinary, and then when I felt my skin was able to comfortably tolerate, I started out by using tretinoin. Tretinoin, like I said, works well with anti-aging. It is also fantastic if you have acne. It is the best if you are struggling with hyperpigmentation and melasma. Anyone who is struggling from hyperpigmentation and melasma, I always say this in all of my videos, start with a retinol, build your skin's tolerance to get using a tretinoin, because that is when you will see the maximum benefits. So anti-aging, hyperpigmentation, melasma, acne, this tube for like 20 dirhams is the all-in-one solution, but you cannot start with this. If you've never used a retinol in your life, please don't go to the pharmacy and get this tube. Chances are your skin is going to peel, it's going to be dry, it's going to be itchy, it's going to be flaky. You need to build your skin's tolerance. It's almost like saying going to school, graduating, going to college, and then going ahead after doing your regular undergrad, doing a master's. This one, baby, is a PhD. This is high level, so you can't just jump to this step without having taken your skin to the rest. So now I hope everyone understands who should be using tretinoin. Now let's get on to the part, how do you introduce retinoin into your skincare routine? Even if you've been using retinol comfortably for months and months together, always start with 0.025% concentration. I started out with 0.025% concentration. I switched up to 0.05% concentration, but my skin was always irritated. And so I stopped that and I rolled back to 0.025 because it is not the concentration that matters as much as the consistency. With 0.025%, I am in a position to stay more consistent, and that is what my skin needs. So number one, you will always start with 0.025%. Number two, you will always start by using it once a week. Now, the way you layer retinol, and I have a lot of videos that are going to be linked here towards the end of the video in the description box, how do you layer retinol, etc. But understand, this is a product that will be used on clean, dry skin. You will always use a pea size amount, and let me show you what a pea size amount is because there is a lot of confusion. This is a pea size amount. You will just take this, dot it all over your face, avoid your under eye area, the sides of your nose, the sides of your lips, avoid these areas, and then you are, let me just use it, and then you're going to smooth it over with gentle hands. After that, wait for about 5-7 minutes and go in with a thick cream or a moisturizer that has no actives. Cetaphil, CeraVe, something basic from L'Oreal, Inky List, whatever, but anything that has no actives. So that is how you're going to apply retinol. That is how you're going to apply your tretinoin. Now let's come to the next common question, layering options. What do I layer with my tretinoin? There is a lot of stuff that you can layer very comfortably, even as a beginner. Number one, hyaluronic acid. Number two, niacinamide. Then go in with your tretinoin, then your cream. So this is a simple layering option. I always recommend that you should be layering niacinamide and your retinol or your tretinoin together, because this combination really takes your anti-aging benefits to the next level. Niacinamide is very, very brightening. So when you layer it with your tretinoin and say you're using it to treat melasma, you're using it to treat hyperpigmentation, it also has great benefits. So this is a simple layering combination. But say you want to take your anti-aging routine to the next level. I have been swearing by peptides for a long time now, and the peptide that you can comfortably layer with your tretinoin or your retinol is matrixyl 10%, which is matrixyl 3000 in HA by The Ordinary, the arginine by The Ordinary. There are simple peptide serums that you can layer comfortably with your retinol, not your buffet copper peptide, that is a no-no, but these are two products that you can layer with your tretinoin. So this is what your routine is going to be like. You're going to use you're going to start with a clean, dry face, go in with your hyaluronic acid, your arginine, or your peptide serum, which is your matrixyl. Then will come with your niacinamide, your tretinoin, and your moisturizer. You can make it super simple. You can just layer two things. Take your matrixyl, take your tretinoin, layer the two, use your face cream, and call it a day. You can make your routine as elaborate or as simple as you need it to be, but 100% go ahead, do layer your tretinoin with other serums that I have recommended, because by doing so, you're going to really, really enhance the effectiveness of your tretinoin. Now let's come to the tricky part. The part which says, can I layer my vitamin C with my tretinoin? Can I layer my AHA? Simple answer is yes, you can. They don't cancel each other out. So 100%, if you want to use your vitamin C with your tretinoin, you can. You want to use your AHA with your AHA like glycolic acid, lactic acid, you can. The question is, should you do it? And I would say no. A vitamin C and tretinoin, the combination that I have tried, it really, really gets my skin to feel tingly and irritated. So I don't recommend it. AHA and tretinoin is something that I have been able to comfortably layer together. And yes, it makes my skin look super bright the next day, but it also over dries my face. So it's not really worth it. When you're using skincare products, what you want to do is make sure you're using products that will help solve a problem and not create a new one. So when you're layering it with niacinamide or hyaluronic acid, you're basically or even peptides, you're boosting the efficiency of your tretinoin. You're not causing a counter impact. but when you layer it with your vitamin C or your AHA, you can experience extreme dryness, tingling sensation, and that is not really worth it. So be careful of what you layer your tretinoin with. So I hope it's clear. You start by using your retinoid, that is tretinoin or acetin, once a week, and there are safe layering combinations that I've already told you. Now, how do you start building it up? It is super personal. It really depends person to person. This is a place where I can't tell you use it 3 times a week, use it 4 times a week or 6 times a week. I really can't. But what I can tell you is that when you're starting tretinoin into your skincare routine, avoid all other actives. Avoid your salicylic acid and BHA on the other nights. Avoid your lactic acid for a while, because your skin is adjusting to a super new ingredient, and this is a very strong ingredient at that. So you want to stop using everything else. Just make sure first week, use it once in a week. Second week, use it twice in a week. Third week, use it 3 times in a week, giving adequate gaps. Now, once you reach the frequency of 3 times a week, you need to see how your skin is responding. Is the flakiness, dryness reducing over a period of time? Is your skin less sensitive to the sun? You'll have to really see how it's working for you. For me, I use tretinoin up to 4 times a week. Even after having used it for 3 years, my frequency is 4 times a week. Once in a week, I use a lactic acid treatment. Another time a week, I like to use a BHA or a salicylic acid treatment, and the rest of the nights, I go active free. So the rest of the nights, which is basically one night, I go completely active free. Sometimes it changes. My routine really changes with the way my skin is responding. If I feel my skin is looking okay, I don't need a BHA in that week, I don't use it. I just go active free. The key here is that you are going to introduce it very, very slowly, and you're going to constantly keep monitoring your skin and building the frequency. A super important thing that you need to remember, if you cannot be regular with your sunscreen, and I don't mean applying your sunscreen, I mean reapplying your sunscreen. If you're not reapplying your sunscreen, if you're not regular, if you don't have that discipline, please do not start with tretinoin, because what tretinoin does is there is a lot of micro peeling that happens on your skin. A lot of it you can see, a lot of it you cannot see. There is baby new skin you're hatching. And if you're not keeping the discipline of your sunscreen, you are actually going to attract melasma and hyperpigmentation and other forms of sun damage, because now your skin, your baby new skin, is exposed. So this comes with a strong caveat. If you don't have the discipline of reapplying your sunscreen or even applying adequate sunscreen, don't start with tretinoin. It's not for you. But if you do have that discipline, then go ahead. This is a fantastic product to include. Also, speaking about what are the creams that you should use with tretinoin, I like to keep it simple. So I always tell you Cetaphil, CeraVe, Inky List Peptide Moisturizer, any other basic moisturizer, L'Oreal, whatever you can get, you can use it. However, if you are wanting to invest a little bit, I would always recommend invest in a good night cream. Nowadays, we have night creams that don't have actives. Some of them that I love: SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid Restore, the Sunday Riley Ice Ceramide Squalene, beautiful combination, the Biossance Squalene and Omega-3, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair cream, not the serum. You can use the serum as well, but the Estee Lauder cream. These are, while they're expensive products, they are formulated with some great ingredients. So if you want to layer them on top of your retinol, it would be ideal. To recap, you're going to start by using it once a week, pea-size amount on clean, dry face. Number 2, you're going to layer it comfortably with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, or your peptides like arginine or matrixyl. Number 3, you will build up the frequency week on week. Now, let's say your skin is sensitive, but you still want to use this one magical product. What I recommend, I've recommended it before, is make a nice retinol sandwich. And by that, I mean that when you start your layering process, after you applied your serums, apply a cream. A thin layer of a cream and a moisturizer. Wait for 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Apply a pea-size amount of your tretinoin. Wait for another 5-7 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, and then apply another layer of the same moisturizer or the cream. By doing so, you're creating a beautiful sandwich. and tretinoin will continue to penetrate into your skin, but it will be a slower release and your skin will be less irritated. I hope I could answer all of your questions regarding tretinoin. If you want to see the video where I've covered retinol as a product in depth, this is going to be linked right here. In addition to this, I highly recommend that you go ahead and see the next video, which is retinol and peptides, the world's most powerful anti-aging routine. I will see you in the next one. Remember to subscribe to the channel and take great care of yourself.